Marami pa rin talaga nagdududa sa kakayanan ng ating pambansang kamao, Senator Manny Pacquiao. Kahit ilang beses nang pinatunayan nito na ang imposibleng laban ay ginagawa niyang posible, kung saan marami ng kampyon at undefeated ang binaklas ng ating pambato. Pero ngayong darating na laban nito sa Agosto, heto na naman ang mga boxing fans at boxing analysts na wala na daw magagawa ang ating pambato na mananalo sa batang kampyon na si Errol Spence Jr. na hindi na nga daw tatagal si Manny Pacquiao kay Errol Spence Jr. At baka ito na nga daw ang magpaparetiro sa tinaguriang legend ng boxing. Pero ang tanong mga tol, gaano ba kalakas si Errol Spence Jr. na kayang talunin ng isang Manny Pacquiao? At gaano din ba ito katibay na tumanggap ng mga suntok? Sa topic natin mga tol, dito natin makikita ang isang laban ni Errol Spence Jr. sa isang kaliwete na nahirapan itong pabagsakin ng kalaban. Sa dami ng binato na malalakas na patama, nakatayo pa rin sa harap ni Errol Spence Jr. at tinatanggap lang ang mga suntok ng Amerikano. At ang masama pa dito mga tol, na makatama ng solid na right hook ang kalaban, nayanig ang panga ni Errol Spence Jr. kung saan nagbago ang galawan ni Spence at di na nagawang mambuli sa kalaban. Tara mga tol, panoorin natin ang highlights ng laban sa pagitan ni Errol Spence Jr. versus Emmanuel Arte ng Ghana. Sa unang round nga mga tol, makikita ang reach advantage ni Errol Spence Jr. kay Larte, kung kaya't binubuli si Larte.
Spence can change his mind about that if he hits him. Knows what he's in against, and he knows what he could do if he pulled off a huge upset tonight. And put their guy tonight, because it's a step up for both of them. Any of their wins prior to tonight. Larte just had a victory over an undefeated prospect at the Tropicana. Unanimous decision in the hell. He's a skilled fighter, and sometimes, like you said, the guy's championship, the light weight title in 2007, beating Kaiser Mabuza. So he's one of the best from that continent and looking to make his way over. He knows he's in against a tough fighter. Yeah, as is Larte, boxing. So both guys right now having a bit of a chess match with their jabs. Let's see if they can make the other one bite. Whoa, big right, big left hand over the top.
May pagkakataon pa nga na yumayakap si Larte at ayaw magpayakap ni Spence.
Larte holding it down, it goes, grabbing on and holding on. Spence for following up. He's got Larte's attention now. I think that was from a punch so much when Spence was off balance. But Larte's bringing on the heat here, 12 seconds. Well, they're going to fight right to the end, and Larte holding on, like you said.
Sa round 2 mga tol, patuloy sa pagiging agresibo si Spence, habang si Larte ay bumabato na din, subalit hindi makatama kay Spence.
Don't back up, stop backing up. So if he starts coming forward, Spence is looking to come forward. We can get some fireworks here. Levi Smith, on the other hand, in the corner of Spence, will keep opening up Larte. Spence can't follow up. Yes, it seems like Spence is landing the initial power shot. He's starting to find a home for it. Now it's a matter of can he get the follow-up. Left up top, downstairs with a right. Judge that power that Spence has, but you can tell before undefeated record, so he's not going to go out with the first power shot he gets hit with. But he stays in 2011, knowing that he had new worlds to conquer if he could. I don't know if he anticipates a prospect as Spence, but of course you'll take him defeated, the African fighter, and prove that he belongs. So he's got twice as many professional fights as Errol Spence, so you know it's a calculated risk by he and his advisors and managers. Actually, Ron Scott Steven handles Larte. There you go. Again with Spence right there on the hip bone, but he's not afraid to get in there tight. Right hook over the top. 17 seconds left in round number 2.
Sa round 3 mga tol, dito na kino-corner ni Spence si Larte para paulanan ng mga body blow.
Try to get to Spence somehow. Well, he's not throwing a real adversity. He's pumping the jab a little bit there, but it's not effective. It's more of a work his way in, but he's mostly going backwards. And Spence is on the prowl right now. Big left hand. Tonight's CompuBox stats are brought to you by extracurricular there inside with the elbows. Oh, left hand. That was an awkward angle, and it caught Spence. And here he comes back, though. No worse for the wear. It was Larte's chance to really try to follow up with something, but instead Spence followed up with the aggression.
more of an elbow that caught him right there too, and that's what happened again, Paul.
Yeah, regardless, I mean, it still landed pretty hard, whatever it was.
Subalit may tapang din si Larte. Binabatuhan din ng mga body blow si Spence, kung kaya't napapaatras si Spence.
Digging downstairs once again, Larte weakly answering, not much. Although he is respectful of Larte at this point. He's got the right distance, Paulie, just outside of Larte. Whatever
Sometimes Larte pulls in a way where he's actually in the crossfire of the rope
to get away from the corner. Still holding that. Final seconds left in round number 3. It's been a good pace in this welterweight fight. Very enjoyable. Watch these guys work.
Sa round 4 mga tol, inuunti-unti na Spence si Larte. Dito na dumidikit si Spence para ibato mga body shot.
Silver, blue, and red is Errol Spence Jr. And he's been taking care of 7 and 8 fights with knockouts early. So, you know, this is a learning experience for Spence. We'll see, you know, if he can dig down. Brilliant
in these kind of fights. You go rounds, durable guys who come to win. And Spence is taking the
Pero kinakaya ni Larte ang suntok na Spence. Kahit ilang beses pa ito tamaan ng mga solid shot.
And there, tried an uppercut inside. Larte swinging wildly and missing. Spence digging the right-hand body.
Larte always seems to be not at the right distance offensively. He's either too close and smothering himself or too far on his jab, keeping him off balance. But, you know, at his distance and not be at Spence's distance all the time.
Larte looking like the more weary of the fighters at this point because he has absorbed more punishment, and that will take the steam out of it. Nice work right there from Spence, coming from different angles, throwing different kinds of... Larte's in great shape, but he's getting a lot of punishment on his inside punches right there. Paulie can tell you about those belt line punches against in this fight, and frankly, looking forward to it.
You know, taking punishment makes you tired, but also dishing punishment makes you tired. So you got to be in shape to give it as well as take it. Kind of opponent that Spence needs at this point in his career. He's getting too many easy knockouts. You run the risk of kind of going stale or getting stagnant. This is the kind of guy. And there's a good shot.
Nice right hand from Spence. Final seconds of this round. We'll talk about this a little more. Another good round. Round number 5 in this welterweight matchup. Errol Spence Jr. in the red, white, and silver tape in the red, gold, and green. A lot of shots, and the learning curve has increased considerably.
With the front hand down, slip there. See, he's got his lead hand down. He's just shooting the counters the way he should. He allows Spence to get off and really doesn't make him pay.
It's just a matter of matching up the skill level. Left hand right there.
Of course.
Putting behind it.
There he is again. He's pulling the jab, looking for more Spence in.
Scheduled for 8.
Sa round 5 mga tol, kakasugod ni Spence. May pagkakataon na tinatamaan na ito ng kaliwa ni Larte.
Still there, and he's not ready for the taking quite yet. So keep Spence on his P's and Q's and keep him sharp.
At pumapasok na ang jab. Subalit walang follow-up.
Tori's been pretty busy as the third man in the ring tonight. He's keeping a sharp eye right now on Larte. You never can tell how he's been hit hard.
I think Larte's shown the most effort out of the whole fight for him thus far in the previous rounds.
Sa round 6 mga tol, lamang na sa score si Errol Spence Jr. sa dami ng patama sa kalaban. Pero sa dami ng natatanggap ng kalaban, nakatayo pa rin ito sa harap niya. At di magawang tapusin dahil sa bigat din ng suntok ng kalaban.
He hasn't been careless.
Yeah, you know, you like to see that a guy like Spence will still work for this knockout. He knows he's in good enough shape to try to get it, and if he doesn't, well, he's in good enough shape to go to distance.
Just lift a left hand over the right ear of Larte, and these quick exchanges here. Larte has not been on the ropes as much. He had a couple of heavyweights in there that have nowhere to go. So these are welterweights. Left hand, nice job. As Spence, which before the fight they're out here checking him. When you set up these rings, the rope could be a little bit loose. You see the confidence and the spring in Errol Spence. He'll take it if he can get it, an opportunity to land
here, you know, and the experience you get is going around trying to open up a guy who, you know, you may have frustrated into stopping he stopped trying to win. Larte a lot of times just closing up. Not all right. He might be resigned to trying to go the distance. So it's a matter of, can you get him to open up a little more and try to get him out of there?
There he goes. He's got the flurry. Good thing. Throwing a little bit of a harder jab, trying to get out of there. The crowd likes it. When Errol Spence lets his hands go and throws the big punches. A close eye, Larte, right now, to see how effective those punches have been.
Larte throws that double left jab a lot and then doesn't follow it up with anything else. He might want to just tosses it out there. Good left hand by Spence.
And he just got clipped with the left hand.
This round now over 30 seconds long. The timekeeper might have fell asleep.
Did the timekeeper fall asleep? We're moving up on a 4-minute round here, folks.
So really test the conditioning of both guys.
Well, Spence is able just to wear it down at this point. We're heading a 4-minute warning from the timekeeper.
A minute late.
A minute late. Well, you see a little bit everything in this sport, folks.
Sa round 7 mga tol, gusto nang patumbahin ni Errol Spence Jr. ang kalaban.
You know, a good way to close the show is if he could get him out of there. Spence's chin still really hasn't been tested in his professional.
1 or 2 shots here and there. Maybe the elbow might have been the best shot.
Yeah, the best shot was the elbow.
But it's not deterred Spence at all.
For 7, he may be a little bit in survival mode at this point. Laying against the ropes, covering up.
Well, that offense, because he can't win on points anymore. He's got to go for the KO. Is he willing to risk that against a power?
Spence right there, right on the belt line. Continues to walk Larte down. Here going.
Kung kaya't noong makorner niya na ito, hindi na nilubayan.
Just pounding away to the body and the belt line right there.
That's it. You just got to keep working. I mean,
he might crumple up if he stays right there. Oh, got clipped with the left hand and a right hand. Oh, 2 good punches inside, right through the gloves right there. Be careful not to punch himself out here, but if the opportunity is there, he's going to keep punching, Paulie.
Well, I don't know why he's continuing to stay there. Even when Spence takes a step back, he just stays on the ropes. And it's like
at this point, and he's lost all semblance of how to allow Larte back in this. Of course, that's a lot that has to do with the fact that Larte was sitting on the ropes for a minute.
Still sharp defensively. Good body shot by Larte there.
Sometimes you gotta work hard.
Subalit nang bumato ng isang malakas na right hook si Larte, lipad ang panga ni Spence. Nahilo ito at yumakap kay Larte. Sakto naman, tumunog na ang bell. Kaya pagdating ng round 8 mga tol, nagbago na ang galawan ni Spence nang makatikim ng isang malakas na suntok.
Sometimes you gotta take what you can get of this fight in the welterweight ranks.
For the first time all night, Spence is backing up in this round.
Exactly.
So I don't know if he's still trying to recover from the shot or if he...
Siya na ngayon ang umatras at napapayakap sa kalaban.
In the first 7 rounds, here he
Longly, so that he can get to Spence with the left hand after the double jab. Where was this Larte, like you said?
cutting off the ring, and you got to remember, deep waters for the fighter, 9th professional fight for Spence. But Paulie, Spence has thrown a lot of punches in this fight.
Yes, for Errol Spence, it's part of the learning process, but here with Larte having just over a minute, behind.
1 minute left in the fight. His corner, listen to his corner, and after getting second, got hit with the right, Paulie pointed out. And here he is in survival mode and trying to get out of here. 30 seconds left in this fight. Not backing away. He's not running.
It's just a matter of killing the clock here. Usually he should be using his jab. And
started bringing it in round number 8. Got himself a round, but maybe the only one out of the 8.
Pero sa huli, panalo pa rin si Spence via unanimous decision. So mga tol, kung makakaharap kaya na Spence si Pacquiao, ganito din kaya mangyayari kay Spence. Once na makatikim na ito ng lakas ni Pacman, alam naman natin na may pamatay na right hook din si Manny Pacquiao na kung saan tinawag nga itong Manila Ice. Comment nyo lang ang mga opinion nyo para mabasa natin yan. Hanggang dito na lang mga tol, at muli, kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe sa aking channel, pakihit mo na ang subscribe button at notification bell at piliin ang all. Salamat!